From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. I'm D-Ray Knight. This is what's going on. A Rapid City Middle School student has been charged with aggravated assault after an incident on Monday. The Pennington County Sheriff's Office says a school resource officer was told the student had brought a knife into East Middle School. It prompted an approximate 30-minute lockdown of the school and nearby Valley View Elementary. Besides facing the assault charge, authorities say the student is also facing disturbance of school and possession of a weapon at school charges. Because the student is a juvenile, no other information will be released. The Rapid City Council has passed a first reading of Mayor Solomon's first budget. Amy Rose has the story.
The Rapid City Council has passed first reading of the 2024 budget with a few changes. The changes include a redistribution of $60,000 from the Journey On program to Volunteers of America and $50,000 from the Contingency Fund to the Early Childhood Connections program. First reading of the budget passed on an 8-1 vote. Mayor Jason Salomon's proposed budget is $261 million, up more than $40 million from the 2023 budget proposal.
The last suspect in a 2015 murder-for-hire case is one step closer to his trial date of September 18th. Richard Hirth, 42, is accused of being hired by Jonathan Kleintrobe to fatally stab Kleintrobe's ex-girlfriend, Jessica Rayfeld. Hirth was back in 7th Circuit Court Monday and is now scheduled for another status hearing on September 12th, only 6 days before his trial is set to begin. As of Monday, the only pending motion is for a change of venue, which will be resolved at the time of the trial. In national and international news, Hurricane Idalia made landfall in Florida's Big Bend region as a dangerous Category 3 storm, unleashing life-threatening storm surges and rainfall. Authorities are warning of catastrophic storm surge and destructive winds. Residents in vulnerable coastal areas had been ordered to pack up and leave as the storm gained steam in the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico on Tuesday. Idalia is packing sustained winds of 125 miles per hour. The Biden administration is proposing a rule to give millions of workers more overtime pay. Amy Rose has the details.
The Biden administration is proposing a new rule that would make 3.6 million more U.S. workers eligible for overtime pay, reviving an Obama-era policy effort that was ultimately scuttled in court. The new rule would require employers to pay overtime to so-called white-collar workers who make less than $55,000 a year, up from the current threshold of $35,568, which was set by the Trump administration in 2019. In another significant change, the rule proposes automatic increases to the salary level each year. The new rule, which is subject to a publicly commentary period and wouldn't take effect for months, would have the biggest impact on retail, food, hospitality, manufacturing, and other industries where many managerial employees meet the new threshold.
Russian officials and news reports say Ukraine has sent waves of drones deep into western Russia in nighttime attacks that lasted more than 4 hours and struck military assets. The Russian state news agency TASS reported that the drone struck an airport near Russia's border with Estonia and Latvia, causing a huge blaze and damaging 4 military transport aircraft. The barrage early Wednesday appeared to be the biggest Ukrainian drone attack on Russian soil since the war in Ukraine began 18 months ago. Meanwhile, Ukrainian officials said Russian forces hit Kyiv with drones and missiles during the night in what they called a massive combined attack that killed 2 people. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny, hot, and it could be windy today with a high of 98. Low tonight, 59. And that was your Daily Slice for Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great day.